Coach Williams, you guys play a physical brand of basketball. It would seem like a physical game today, especially in that second half. Is it something you have to kind of prep for and do that a little more when you're going against somebody like Oscar, or is that just completely you guys' style of ball?
Well, as best you can, you try to prep for it. I don't know that you can prep. We can't prep/mimic the physicality that 34 plays with. The stress that he causes on both ends is, I mean, we show clips, we talk about it. We try to have guys mimic it, but I mean, he's the reigning National Player of the Year, and I do agree with what you said. I thought it was an incredibly physical game. I hope that that's how we play. But as far as 34 is concerned, we can't. It's hard to practice against that unless he's on your team, I guess.
Cal has found a group of 5 guys, but basically the 5 who finished most of the last 15 minutes today together. Here, really, in just the last 3 games, those guys have started to play together. What challenges did that particular group present?
Yeah, we studied that. If you look at those, I guess this would be the 3rd game. 22, 1, 12, 0, 34. If you only looked at those guys in the last 2 games in comparison to their first 4 games, statistically, distinctly different team. I think in those 2 games, they averaged 28 free throw attempts. In the first 4, I think the number was in the teens, low teens, mid-teens. Their job on the glass, much better. Their pace, a little different. So I think their team is different. And so the basis of how we prepared was based on the numbers we had studied in those 2 games. Not to take away from the first 4 games, but there was overwhelming evidence that how they were playing and what they were running, and it seemed, without trying to coach their team, it seemed as though they had a different collective thought in what they were trying to accomplish. So that's how we tried to prepare.
Hey, Buzz, I mean, I guess if someone had told you coming in this game that you would end up holding, Oscar to 7 points, would you have taken that every day and twice on Sunday, thinking it meant a pretty good chance for you guys to win?
He just, he's so dominant at the rim. His offensive rebound percentage is 20.4%. His. Like, there are teams in our league that don't have that. And so that's what he's doing after the ball is shot. And so obviously we were struggling to figure out a way to stop him before the ball was shot. But if you look at a lot of his baskets, percentage-wise, when he gets fouled and when he's scoring at the rim, a high percentage of it is coming off someone else's misses. Sometimes it's even his, but when they're playing in the channel, it's almost just, it's like really good baseball, And when they, in the second half, 22, 0, and 34 in the channel just put so much stress on us. I would say a little bit to defend him is he was in foul trouble in the first half, so that he probably didn't get the possession count that he normally does.
Buzz, it was a back-and-forth game until about 8 minutes ago when they got a little bit of a lead. You kept closing but could never quite get over the hump. What do you think made the difference in those last few minutes?
I think the thing that we were always trying to overcome was we have done a good job through the first 5 games in our offensive rebound percentage. Today it was our lowest. I think we were first in the league in offensive rebound percentage. I think we were first in the league in defensive rebound percentage. And we were really bad in both of those categories today. And then the other thing was we played with the high turnover rate. So mathematically, when a team shoots 18 more balls than you do, it's just hard to overcome. And I thought our guys played incredibly hard, and at least it stayed in the range where we had a chance. But just over a 200-minute game, that's just hard to overcome when a team shoots 18 more balls.
Coach, back here in the back.
Yes, sir.
You had success just about all day getting to the rim with a variety of people,
Yeah.
despite the presence of Sheboy.
Yeah.
Is that something you thought you could get today, and if so, why?
Well, we're dependent upon it, and how we play offensively. We need a high percentage of rim shots. We did pretty good. We've got to figure out how to keep them away from the rim. I think to his question, that stretch when we just could never get over the hump, we weren't turning it over, which is how it became a game. But then they were just putting so much pressure on the rim. But I think we're dependent kind of in a different way. It's not because of 34. We don't have that sort of player, but we have to put pressure on the rim, on the glass, but also on shots. And I thought our plan on that was good.
Coach, there was a point where I thought I was looking at old school basketball, the number of hooks your players are shooting off the backboard.
Yeah, we have some
And
old
I was
school
wondering
guys.
I don't know if you taught that. I used to shoot on the barn like years ago.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how to answer that without any arrogance. I think our guys are comfortable with the ball at the rim. I think our post-development coaches were very consistent in what we do every morning in our skill work. And I think over time, the cumulative reps, they're just more and more comfortable with it. To his question in regards to trying to get shots at the rim, in this league, you can't finish the same way every time because the length and the athleticism forces you to shoot and make different shots. But I think our guys, that is one priority within our program. What percentage of our shots come at the rim, and then what percentage do we shoot at the rim? And today we shot 44% of our shots at the rim, and we made 65%. So that's pretty good for us.